Alright, yo, what is up guys? My name is Arae Viper, and in my Q&A video, I asked you guys, did you want to hear the story about how I almost went to jail over an Xbox Live fight? So it all started when Arae Alliance wanted to get bigger, and so we decided that it was a good idea for us to partner, or to have another team partner with us. This team's name was Para, P-A-R-A. Apparently there's already a team called Para, and they're really big, and they're bigger than the 28 sub clan that we actually partner with. Yeah, that's the people we decided to partner with. Number one mistake, because everybody in that team was 12 years old and younger. Yeah, I didn't, they sounded like they were 14. It seems like younger people are hitting puberty faster these days. I don't know. So, they partner with us, and under 24 hours, these kids are already messing up. Okay, so I take a nap after recruiting all these people, and we're talking, we're laughing, and it's whatever. So after I wake up, to my surprise, I see that the co-leader and the leader of Para are trying to talk about or roast my friend Arae Bake. So I instantly start reading the other messages, trying to see if Arae Bake, had what it was coming to him, and was actually talking stuff before they actually started talking about him. Nope. Just sorta out of nowhere, So Quicks was like, Bake, your head looks like a thumbs up. So instantly I jump in because, I'm not gonna let anybody just talk about my clan like that. I mean, I gotta stick up for these guys, they're my team, they're my family. So I instantly jump in. I'm like, hold up. So Quicks,
bring that ass here, boy.
Boy, you look like Kim Jong-un. Boy, you look like you've been working the rice field. And then I move over to Mike, aka Miska on Xbox, aka Slugverse on YouTube. Like,
bring your ass here, boy.
And after it's all said and done, they just pretty much come at me with all their weak comments and stuff like that. And we're all just talking trash. And this is where things start heating up. Look, guys, you gotta understand that I have the temper of my dad. Yeah, remember that. That plays a crucial part in the story. The fight goes on for like hours, and finally it goes down. I take another nap, and wouldn't you know it, they're starting more stuff. So I'm like, you know what, guys, this isn't working out, so I'm gonna have to kick you guys from Arae. We kick the Para members out, and everything's quiet for a few hours or so, and out of nowhere, these kids throw me and the team into a group chat called Fuck Arae. And guess who made it? Guess who? To take a guess. Yep, it was a Kim Jong-un looking dude, and in the chat, he's pretty much just talking trash. He's like, yeah, what up, Viper? What, did I roast you too much and you had to freaking kick us from the team? Freaking pussy boy. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm not a puss. And no, you were just really annoying. Keep in mind, this kid invited all these people to the group chat, so it's like he's trying to friggin' make a crowd of people like it's a fight about to go down or something like that in real life, and it's like this group of friends just ganging around to watch and stuff. I ended up thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what, screw it, it's not even worth it fighting with these immature little kids. They're only 12-year-olds over the internet. Doesn't matter. I quit. He wins, whatever. I leave the group chat. I pretty much just walk away. Fight's over. I don't really care. He won. Well, I don't care. I stepped down. I don't care. I just walked away. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just walk away. Walk away. And I go to talk to GQRD, who is Mike's and So Quick's friend. I'm like, dude, your friend is immature. He needs to grow up. All that good stuff. Even though, I was pretty much egging him on, and I was the one conversating too. But we won't talk about that right now. This is where things get out of hand. The attitude I was talking about. Yep. So this guy does the most scandalous thing and invites freaking Mike and Kim Jong-un to the kick chat that we were in. Kim Jong-un is like, you know what? It's alright. I don't care anymore. It's just a video game. It's just a team. We're gonna do our own thing, and we're just gonna move on. But Mike is just over there like, nah, freak that, freak Arae, freak you, freak your team. You can't freaking freak, we're freak, and you freaking suck, and your team is worth nothing. And I'm like, okay, hold up, wait. You want to say that our team sucks, but so far, we have more subs than Para. we have better players, and we have an editor that doesn't use Windows Movie Maker. Then he said the thing that sets me off when anybody says it, doesn't matter what race, what ethnicity you are, doesn't matter what your background is, where you come from, it's just when you say it, it just ticks me off. It's one of my pet peeves, and I absolutely hate it. My biggest pet peeve is when somebody says the N-word and then adds the ER to it. Oh, just adds the ER on it. Oh God, my blood just boils when that happens. Like, we've moved on from those times, I'm pretty sure. Why do people say that? I don't know, but like on to the story. He basically just says, shut up, that word, and then he's like, you're a puss, pretty much. I'm like, alright, and your whole team is pussies, and I'm like, so this is when I get angry, and I'm just, getting mad, I'm getting all worked up, I'm all pumped up, got my dad's blood flowing through my veins, I'm not controlling my anger whatsoever, and I'm getting ready to set it off. Like, I'm really mad right now. For those of you guys that don't know, I am black. I was raised in Detroit, so when I get mad, I start talking different, start sounding hood and quote unquote and about that life, So I come back at him with, so I'm a puss, right? And this is when I mess up the most. Like, so where you stay at, huh? If I'm such a puss, tell me where you live. Where you stay at? I got some things for people like you and my little brother that want to talk mess behind the Xbox Live screen. Keep in mind, I'm not about that life. I'm not a thug. I don't gang bang. I'm not that guy. This is pretty much the hyped up Hulk me talking, So this is where I completely and utterly mess up. I failed badly. I send this guy a picture of me holding an AR-15 rifle. The worst part was that you could see my face in the picture. I also sent a picture of my little brother because he was also holding the AR-15 as well. You might be thinking, Viper, why do you own an AR-15 and you're only 16? Well, it's not my AR-15. So mistake number 1, letting these guys into the team. Mistake number 2, losing my temper. Mistake number 3, sending this guy a picture of me holding a gun, making a death threat, and you can see my face in the freaking picture. Not only did I screw myself over by sending that picture, now that I think about it, but I also sent my little brother's face, and yeah. And he didn't even have anything to do with it. Like, this was my fight, and I sort of brought him into it. My brother, who is the person that I care about the most on this planet, and he, because I just love my little brother to death, and I pretty much just put him in a really, really, really jacked up situation. Never gonna happen again in my life because that was really freaking stupid of me. And I was telling him about this story, and I was telling him I'm sorry and all that good stuff, but yeah, I put my brother in a really, really bad freaking situation. So Mike is just sitting there, and he's like, oh, okay, so you wanna make death threats? Alright, I'm calling the police. So this is where you can figure out that I am just not about that life. I am not a gangbanger whatsoever, and I am not a thug. So I instantly figure out that, shit has hit the fan, and my little brother and I could actually get in a lot of trouble for this, all because of something that I did. You could just see the look on my face when he said he was going to call the police. Like, if I go to jail, I don't want Bubba freaking poking me in the butthole, man. I don't want to. What do I look like in jail? I'm a freaking 5'4", scrawny little. Like, I can't go to jail. You know what Bubba would do to me in there? So he threatens to call the cops, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Look, bruh, you don't have to call the cops. It's just a fight over Xbox Live. Calm down. You don't have to call. And he's like, nah, I'm calling. He sends me a little screenshot of the 911 and on the dial pad, and I'm just like, fuck. So I start making agreements and stuff. Like, look, if I'll give you my Xbox Live account. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'll give you my YouTube account if you just don't call the police. Like, I just don't care at this point. Just don't call the police, right? So, I try to talk him down, and he's like, no, I'm calling, and I'm like, okay, alright. So obviously he's calling at this point. I failed at trying to talk this kid down, And so I ask him, if you call, just leave my little brother out of it. Just say he had nothing to do with it. Just leave him out of it. And he was like, no, nah, you and your little brother, you guys both getting a piece of bubba tonight. And I'm just sitting there like, so eventually I try to talk this guy down, and he won't break. So about 2 or 3 hours later, I get a notification on my phone. Literally, guys, my heart dropped through my butthole, and when I seen that it was him. So I look at what he sent me, and he's saying, so either I hit you off with my 600K bonnet, whatever that is. I'm not about that hacker life either, apparently. I don't know what a bonnet is, but he's like, yeah, either I hit you off with my 600K bonnet, or I'm calling the police. And apparently it wasn't even him that was gonna hit me off, it was his friend. So I'm like, dude, whoever your friend is, give me his phone number. I'll call him up myself. I'll give him my account information, freaking word for word. I'll give him my YouTube account, PayPal, Pornhub. I don't care. I'll give him everything he wants so I don't go to freaking jail. So he shows me a picture of an Xbox Live message that he sent to some random dude, and it says, hit this guy off named Arae Viper. And I'm like, okay, alright, so my account is just gonna be out for a few days or whatever, or I might have to buy another account, and you know, I'm not going to jail, whatever. It's a freaking Xbox Live account, I can make more, it doesn't really freaking matter. But so I'm like, okay, we're cool, right? My account's gone, I'm getting hit off, there's nothing to do, right? There's nothing left, we're done. And he's like, oh no, I'm still calling the police. This is a death threat, dude. I'm still calling. So I'm just sitting there like, fuck. So I'm pretty much just thinking, there goes my account and my freaking butthole. Freaking Bubba. So a few minutes go by, and he texts me. He says, alright, so I sent in the photos. I did contact the police, and they said I didn't give an accurate description. And guys, I kid you not, when he said that, he did not give an accurate description of my face. I was praising Jesus. I was like, thank you, Lordy. Thank you. So after that, nothing was said for 3 days. And I'm like, okay, maybe he didn't actually call the cops. Maybe it was a prank. Maybe, it's all over. It's done. So I get done playing a game of basketball. And before we run up another game, I just check my phone to see if I get any text messages from any of my friends. I got a text message from Kim Jong-un saying, sorry bro, my friend didn't really call the cops, but we will if you keep threatening us. I'm like, bro, I don't even know. I get a text message from Kim, and he's like, yo, sorry dude, again, my friend didn't really call the cops. It was, just a prank, and, but we actually will contact the police if you keep threatening us, because, yeah. So I'm like, dude, okay, here's an idea. How about we just block communications from each other and never talk to each other again, because obviously this was a mistake, ever meeting up in life, ever. Our paths should not have crossed, ever. He's like, okay, he's down with it, he's chill, he's like, whatever. So he adds Mike to the group chat, and he's like, so he adds Mike to the group chat, updates him on what's going on. Mike's like, yeah, I don't like this loser anyway, and I just really like that word. He says that word again, guys, I kid you not. He says, I just like trolling. My skin's crawling just thinking about it, Jesus Christ. But yeah, he adds the ER onto the end. He's just like, I just like trolling, and guys, I just wanted to explode. I just wanted to go off on this kid so freaking bad. But you know what? The last time I went off on him, he almost called the freaking cops, and I almost went to jail. So you know what? I held my tongue, and it was over. I didn't want to take that risk anymore. It's whatever. So I text this kid. I'm like, so we good? Is it over? You done? And Mike pretty much just ignores me, and he just asks Kim Jong-un to go play Black Ops 2. So they pretty much both just leave the group chat, and I'm like, alright, It's all over. I instantly blocked them as soon as they leave the group chat, and ever since that day, we have never spoken since. Well, all in all, in the end, I'm still here making YouTube videos for you guys. My brother's doing great. He's on the honor roll. We're not in jail, by the way, and I still have my Xbox Live account. So, yeah. So I will be leaving these guys' names on Kick, Xbox, and YouTube down in the description. Go send these guys some nice messages, and go over to their YouTube channels and definitely like all of their content. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this story, I have a few more that I can tell. I haven't lived a long life yet. I'm only 16. I don't have that many stories to tell, but I have a few. So if you guys are interested, just tell me down in the comment section. I'll whip out one of my stories, and you guys could listen. But that's only if you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next story time. Peace.